Hi, my name's Renee. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this short video. I'm sure you're likely wondering why I'm actually doing this for you and what's in it for me. Well, oftentimes local business owners, I've just found don't have the time to study and just learn how the internet can benefit them and how to navigate Google's algorithms so that they can be found. And quite frankly, they just don't know who the expert is on this. And so that's kind of their only hesitation to hiring somebody, right? And so what I found is by offering this to business owners. Some of them decide that they would actually like to work with me and have me do it for them. So it's just a win-win situation. So anyway, let's not waste any more time. I would like to show you three things that you can do today to get started on just increasing your online presence. Okay, the first one is content, then citations, and then we'll talk about backlinks. All right, so I'll just move my face out of the way here. What a lot of companies don't realize is that uh, Google is actually looking for a lot of content on your homepage so that they know who your services are for, and so then they can offer them to their customers, right? Because people that using Google's are Google's customers. So the average length Google is looking for is about 1,000 to 1,500 words. As you can see, you haven't actually added words to your front page. Just looking at like another one, right? We have this tree service guy, Tree Service Express, another one of your competitors. He has 1,400 words on his website. So that's beatable. We just have to put in a little bit of effort with your content, showing Google that you are an authority, that you are relevant to their customers' searches, right? This is a little tool that I have called Ahrefs, and this enables me to kind of look at the back side of a website, just kind of see what's going on and what Google is finding. So Google is not finding your website for any keywords. Looking at your competitor over here, sorry, they are being found for a lot of keywords, and some of them, for example, a tree service, Melbourne, Florida, there's 200 searches a month approximately, and they're getting 72 clicks about from that per month. And so that would be like just to put those keywords that people are searching for onto your website so that Google knows that you want to be found for those, right? We've got tree services Melbourne, there's 150 for that. Tree removal Melbourne, there's 150 for that. Tree trimming Melbourne, Florida, there's 30 searches for that. So those are different searches that you could make sure you included on your front page, and that would let Google know what you want to be found for. All right, so then let's move on to the second thing I wanted to show you today, and that is citation. So simply put, a citation is any place on the internet where your company is listed in a directory, okay? So I just coming up here for this one right here. Say I put in Tree Service Melbourne, Florida. First of all, of course, we're going to see whatever Google is advertising. That's a bit hit or miss doing Google ads. Sometimes if your website isn't just dialed in quite right, it doesn't end up converting them to customers. And then also some people have ad blockers. So it just takes a bit of consideration whether you choose to run a Google ad or not. So here in this local pack right here, where Google puts these businesses, we've got the name, address, and phone number listed here. And every time it gets listed in a directory online, that is another citation, right? And every time you get listed, it sends a signal to Google that your business should be offered as providing those services, right? That you list there. So you really want to be in this map pack here. These three top businesses that live here get roughly 50% of all the clicks when people are searching for these services. So increasing your local citations, that would be the number one thing that you can do today to push your business up in the map pack, because those citations are how Google verifies your business, and they give relevance to you as a local business, which is what Google wants to push forward in this section right there. And then when you get more citations than your competitor, you gain more trust than them from Google, and that is what pushes you above them in the map pack. So right now you're not ranking in the top 3, and there's some different tools we can use to go and find out what your competitors, how many citations they have, and also where they're listing their citations, and so then we can go out and actually get the same amount of citations, but we don't want to stop there. Of course, we want to get even more than that because we want to actually dominate in that area on the internet. So, all right. The third thing that I wanted to talk to you today is about backlinks or link juice, right? This third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So when we search, sorry, I should go back to there. When we search, say for tree service, Melbourne, Florida, and we come down here, this is where Google will rank those that they feel have the most authority in those areas, okay? And so the way to get that, the authority, pretty much comes down to backlinks. So a backlink is just when one website links to another website, right? So say site A links to site B. Site A is giving site B some of its link juice, and it's kind of like a vote of confidence in Google's eyes, and that's passing authority to them. So for example, say you get a local blog or an industry site of some sort that has to do with tree trimming or landscaping or excavation, that sort of thing, and it is linking to you. That is a great vote of confidence for you because it's relevant to your services. But say you get a backlink from Pizza Hut or something like that linking to you, that is not so great because you don't sell pepperoni, right? So that takes away authority from you. So if we look at your competitors, we can look at their backlink profile here. They've got 260 backlinks, and we can kind of go down and look and see they've got a lot from WordPress here. You can kind of see, okay, this is like an online service, online magazine, different blog posts, things like that. So these are all things that are linking back to them and giving them power and giving them authority, right? Looking at your backlinks here, there's only a couple spam ones, so that's really great. We obviously don't want backlinks that are coming from China or India. Those are not going to give you any authority. Google recognizes those. And so it's not just the number of backlinks, it really is the quality of backlinks. So, all right, I think we are done here. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, for watching this video. I hope it was helpful for you. And once again, those 3 things, if you would do those to today, you'll really see a different content, adding content to your site, citations, increasing those so that you can get up into that map pack, and then backlinks, making sure they're quality backlinks that are relevant to your specific industry. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. My name's Renee. Again, my phone number is 907-242-2492. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text. I'll put my details in the email that I sent. Alrighty, thanks. Have a great day. Bye.